So there's been a new meta that's been discovered. Instead of grinding, people have started doing farming. One of the big things is cactus farms this map, since they added a change to chunk hoppers. So today we're going to be going into making a cactus farm if possible, or getting the requirements at least, to then build a cactus farm. So the original plan for this video, it was going to be one whole video, but I've gotten so much footage, I decided I'm gonna make two parts towards getting my island mastery. There's island mastery and you have to go through every single crop in order to reach cactus. And there's certain requirements for each one. So we're going to almost the halfway point in this video, so that is the new plan. Next video, we will do the other half. Same with the island size perk and the crop growth speed perk. We'll finish those next video. Without further ado, let's continue with the video. We have to progress all the way from wheat, potato, carrot, melon, netherwort, sugarcane to cactus. And from what I heard, it's not too easy from what people have been saying. So we're just gonna get right to it and start building our farms. So what I've done is bought a ton of dirt, and we're gonna go ahead and go to one of our corners of our island. Also, another thing we have to get up for this cactus farm build, if we do build it, is our island size perk. And I believe the max island size is 250 by 250. So we won't be getting that anytime soon. So that's something we have to get before we even build the cactus farm, so we can build it right in the corner. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go to the bottom here. Okay, so this is the bottom of the world. We are at the very bottom. Now we need to go ahead and delete this trail that we made to get all the way to the corner of our current border. If you guys are enjoying this Minecraft Skyblock content, make sure to subscribe with notifications. I'd very much appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, leave a like, because that does help as well. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this pillar. So I'm outlining where the farm is gonna be. It's gonna look a little confusing, but just trust me. This is the outline for the farm. The reason it is in a V shape is because there is a chunk here that's picking up my blaze stuff, so we're not gonna build a farm there, but we're gonna make multiple layers to this so it's still useful. I just wanted to start at the bottom of the world. I could go ahead and fast place all these blocks in, but it honestly is quite easier to just regular place them, because fast place isn't too efficient on here. Like, it's good, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. So what we'll do is make 5 layers to this farm. So first we have to get the first layer going, and then get the crops placed down, and then we'll go ahead, make another layer, place crops, farm the other crops, and continue the process from there. I hope there's some sort of auto replant. I don't really know if there is. There is crop growth speed and island perks will also get up as well. The two things we need is crop growth speed and our island size. We might need our hopper limit up a decent bit at some point, but that's not as necessary. The first layer is now done, so we need to go ahead and start actually finding the water locations. So we're gonna grab some water buckets here and figure this out. So the water locations are finished. Let's go ahead, place down the water, and there we go. Now we need to hoe the land. So let's go ahead and start hoeing this all down, getting it all tilled, and then we can start placing some wheat seeds. So I've now finished all the tilling / hoeing the ground. So now we need to buy some wheat seeds in shop and start placing them down and start growing our wheat. So I placed all the seeds down. So now we're gonna make a little chest system for where we're gonna collect all this. So we need 2 chests, and we're gonna go ahead, go to the island, and grab 3 chunk hoppers. So let's grab 3 of those. So the chest is going to go right here, the double chest. And then we're of course going to break these dirt blocks, and we're gonna feed legendary chunk hoppers into here, and then we should be good. So now if I go ahead, break this wheat, it should hopefully go in here, or at least most of it. So that is good. There's also apparently some auto replant feature on the server, what is really nice. So it'll make this process way easier, so I don't have to replace everything so often. And there's an enchant I kind of want to get, what is gardener. What makes it so my hoe won't break any of this, like the non-grown plants. So we're gonna buy a gardener book for 10 million, and I think that's the only level you need for it, I believe. You only need 1 level, so we're gonna go ahead and go to warp enchanter, and we're gonna go ahead and apply this. That 10 million was worth it, because now if I go ahead and go to the island, and if we go ahead and break a non-grown crop, it won't break it as it says in the chat, and it says it's procking, so then it prevents us from breaking the wrong thing. And of course it's spammy, so we're gonna go into settings and change that. We just need to find gardener in the proc message section, change it to disabled, and now we're good to go. And I said I was gonna make 5 layers. I think I'm only gonna make 3 because of how easy this is, and I think I'm gonna change the double chest just to a straight up auto sell chest. chest right here, and then we're gonna grab a regular chest to make it double, and there we go. We have a selling area. The reason I wanted this was in case we needed seeds, but turns out we won't even need seeds, what is fine, because it just auto replants. So now if I do /IS Mastery, we need to harvest a total of 10,000 wheat. I'm gonna make 2 more layers and get the wheat section done, so I'll give you guys an update here in a bit. After a while, I managed to go ahead, finish all the layers. I didn't place any wheat seeds on the top because there really wasn't a point, because I'm quite literally so close to being done. If we take a look at /IS Mastery, we are literally 1,500, and I'm pretty sure all of this is enough to get done. So what I'm gonna do is do /settings and turn off the auto replant, and we're gonna go ahead and start destroying this. And I also did manage to do IS perks, but our next task is selling crops for around 500,000 in total, so we should easily do that. We can actually do that with shop, I believe, just buying crops and then selling it again. And I also got the island size blocks mine to 4.9k out of 5,000 to get the island size and upgrade. And the way I did that was just going to the mine world /mine, and I mined for quite a while with my pickaxe. That was literally it. So now I need to go ahead and set up the farm for the next crop. After we go ahead and get wheat done with, what we're 1,000 away, what we already got more than 500 from just one layer, so I'm pretty sure we'll have enough if we do the bottom layer as well. We shall see. We're 400 away on our mastery. We are most definitely hitting this. We're quite literally less than 100 away. I think we're just a little bit short. Let's take a look. We're around less than 50 away. Wow, that is quite unfortunate. I'm gonna mine all the little extra wheat spots, and then I think this is all we can have for now. So we're exactly 21 away. I'm just gonna go ahead, place down 6 seeds here, and I need to get a few more seeds, so I'm gonna buy like maybe 10 or something. So I got 10 more seeds, and then this should be good enough. We just gotta let all of this grow, and there's also still some more wheat around here that we can farm once it fully grows, so we should have enough. It's just a waiting game. While we're waiting, we can go ahead and actually go to /mine. So let's go ahead and go to /mine, and let's finish off the island size perk for the first level. So what I've been doing is just mining a ton of ores here, waiting for turbo mining to proc, and then I'd fly around while mining with the turbo mining so I could get a lot of blocks done. It was pretty simple. It only took like maybe 20 minutes at tops to get fully to it being pretty much done. Turbo mining, we'll just go ahead, mine all this, and we should have it now. There we go. Island size is upgraded. We need to farm 5,000 crops, what is quite convenient actually. And then we need to go ahead and test if we can sell crops from the shop. So it says your island has not unlocked this crop. Reach island mastery level 1 in wheat to unlock it. So we actually just have to wait until we can get the crops done over here and get the island mastery up to wheat, and then we can go ahead and actually do that. We're quite literally 5 wheat away. Make that 4, make that 3, 2, 1. So we need 1 more, and I'm clearing up all the rest of this. We're just waiting on one of these 3 to grow. There we go. The moment of truth. We should have it unlocked. Yes, we do. So I think we can buy the potatoes now. Let's see if we can buy some. Yes, we can. So we'll go ahead, buy a ton in my inventory here. Spent 200,000. Let's take a look at island perks really quick. 200,000 in there. Sell all this. Let's see if it updated. It did. And now we can go ahead and do this. So we just have to buy full inventories of potatoes a few times and sell. And that's quite literally it. Of course, we're losing money doing this, but it's very little, but at a good cost. 1 more inventory should be enough, so let's go ahead, grab all that, sell all, and we should have the island perk done here. There we go, the island perk is done. So now we need to unlock 3 types of crops in island mastery, and we already have 2 unlocked in island mastery. We start with the default, we get potato, and now we just need to unlock carrot, and then we can move forward on that. Perfect. I'm gonna go into my settings, and we're gonna re-enable replanting, and we're gonna go ahead, buy some potatoes. So now I have to fill this whole farm in with potatoes. We only need 15,000. It was a 5,000 increase from the last kind of task we did, so it's not too difficult. But I'm gonna come back once I have some of the crop growth done. So I'm gonna come back once we're done with this island size level to get it to level 3, and then we'll go ahead and also get the potatoes done, or pretty close to there. So I'll come back here in a moment. So it's the next day, and I did manage to get potatoes pretty much done. If we take a look at Island Mastery, we're literally less than 1,000 away. As well, if we take a look at Island Perks, we are level 3 on Island Size Perk, and now we have to get 1,000,000 island value, what is kind of absurd, so we're gonna be stuck on this one for quite a bit. And we're gonna go ahead and unlock the crop growth speed here in a moment to its next level once we get up to carrots. So let's go ahead and get to carrots really quickly. I'm actually gonna do /settings and turn off my auto replant because we're gonna have to start destroying this anyways, so it's probably a wise idea to start doing this. We're 300 away. We should be able to get it with this one layer, I believe. If not, we still have 2 layers above us that we can use to destroy and get that mastery done, because we have to get rid of the 2 layers of potatoes above me as well. There we go, potato mastery 1, so now we have carrots. So now we need to go ahead and destroy all these potatoes, but that means if we do /is perks, we should have this upgraded if it updates eventually here, but eventually that will update and we'll get an unlock and progress further on the crop growth. Oh, there we go. So now we need 10k XP from harvesting crops. I'm assuming that's like straight up XP. So we'll need to get XP Finder, the enchant on our hoe. So we'll do that here in a moment. We just have to go ahead and get rid of these potatoes. Actually, now that I think about it, we'll just save the potatoes and we'll work on the hoe really quick. Enchants, let's take a look. How much does XP Finder go to? It goes to 5. There's literally no XP Finder books. Oh my gosh. So we need to go ahead and pray we get some from these 9 books. Let's pray we get it on the first one. Come on. There we go. Every book I'm just gonna go into XP Finder. And we'll get Crop Crusher as well. I don't know if it helps doing masteries and whatnot, but I'll get it anyways. I guess we'll get a speed book. Why not? I'm not gonna need it, but it is what it is. Celestial Hunter. I do need that for my sword. So I guess we can go ahead and apply that on my sword really quick. Just get that on there. Treasure Hunter. We don't really need it, but it's fine. Another Crop Crusher. Okay, we got another XP Finder. Last book, here we go. Please be another one. Unfortunate, we got another Crop Crusher though. Let's go ahead, apply XP Finder. Hopefully both of these apply. Yes, they do. Perfect. So we have 3 levels of this. I already had a level by default. I forgot about that. So we'll go ahead and go into PV10 and put away these books. So now we have XP Finder 3 out of 5. What is not too bad. I mean, it's better than nothing. Okay, so I just tested and we are getting XP from the XP Finder enchant. So now we just got to get 10,000 of that, and we got to get 1,000,000 island value and work our way from, I believe, carrots all the way to melons. But I'm pretty sure for melons we're gonna need a whole different farm, what I guess is all right. I'm gonna get rid of all these potatoes and then we'll go ahead and start placing carrots. So all the areas are now cleared up. We can go ahead and buy some carrots, and we need to start placing them on every single layer. I'm also gonna do settings again and re-enable the auto replant. Might as well.